What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm here to do my predictions for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 Episode 14 titled MM54. I'm also going to be doing a breakdown of the promo that we got for the episode, as well as looking at the sneak peek that we got for the episode as well. So I'm going to talk all about that in this video today. If you're new here to the channel and you're a fan of Fear the Walking Dead or The Walking Dead, be sure to hit the subscribe button for daily videos. Also, if you haven't seen the latest episode or you aren't caught up with Fear the Walking Dead, a general spoiler warning, but other than that, let's begin. So this promo for the episode was actually pretty good, and I am kind of excited for this episode. I mean, at least it looks promising based on the promo, but basically it looks like this episode is going to be focusing on Morgan and the group dealing with the crazy lady, and then also they're in some trouble with some walkers, and then also Alicia and Charlie are trying to find their way back to the group. I'm not sure if we're going to get any John and Strand in this episode, because I didn't see them in any of the promos or sneak peeks, but if you watched my review from yesterday about the episode for episode 13, I was really disappointed with John and Strand in the previous episode, because they really got nowhere, and they were just stuck on the island still. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have to wait even longer to find out what happens, but let's talk about this promo for now. So the promo opens up with this woman looking inside one of the take what you need boxes, and then the crazy lady walks up right behind her and just stabs her in the neck. And this is like that's really crazy, because this lady is actually truly terrifying, and I'm really hoping, because I'm excited for this character's story and what, how she, because it's almost the end of the season and we're just, she's just surfacing, Fear the Walking Dead. So hopefully, she leads us into something amazing for season 5. But I am very excited for this character's story, and one of the reasons why I'm so fond of this character is because this woman is almost like a serial killer. Like all the other villains we've been getting on The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, like Negan, the Governor, Gareth, Mel, we just got in the first half of season 4. All these characters, they're all part of like bigger groups, and all their kills seem to be justified. Now that's up for debate whether it's justified or not, but this woman is just on her own walking around and just killing everybody that crosses her path, which is just so like crazy. And that's why I'm kind of excited to see what's going on with this woman, because she's actually like one of the only reasons why the second half is kind of exciting. Other than that, it's been pretty slow, but I am excited to see what's going on with this lady. And this character is super weird too, because it looks like she's transitioning from walker to walker, because when we first met her, she had that walker, it looks like she's just carrying walkers around with her, and we first met her, she had that random walker, and then she killed Quinn, and then he turned into a walker, and then she started carrying him around, and now she's meeting this random lady and killing her, and then we see her here in the trailer, she's just carrying this walker as well. So she's definitely a weird character, but let's move on for the rest of the promo. So here we see Charlie and Alicia talking, and it looks like they're on their way to at least looking for the group, because look at this, like they're literally in the middle of nowhere. And the fact that we're on episode 14 and the group is still not together, at least the majority of the group is still together, but Charlie, Alicia, Strand, and John aren't. So maybe that's gonna be saved for the finale or something. But yeah, I'm at least hoping at the end of this episode Charlie and Alicia find them, or because I don't think John and Strand are gonna be in this episode, but I think the majority of this episode is gonna be focusing on Morgan and the group. But here we just see Alicia and Charlie, just talking and saying we need to keep moving because they're looking for Morgan. Now this next part of the promo, we see the crazy lady pointing the gun of what I'm assuming is Wendell, because he's over here lying down saying drop your weapon. And at the end of last episode, she ran up on them with the with Al's truck and started firing at them, and it kind of left it as a cliffhanger, even though they're not gonna die, because we know that because they were in this trailer. But what I'm confused about is that if this woman, this crazy lady, if she's killing everybody that comes across her path, or at least seems to be killing everybody that comes across her path, why isn't she killing the group? Because at the end of last episode, she ran up on them with the truck, Al's truck, and started firing at them. And then obviously at the beginning of this episode, it's probably gonna be like the whole group on the floor, and they're all like a little bit hurt and stuff. And then we see her here pointing the gun to I'm assuming is Wendell. Yeah, they could like cut it up and make it a little tricky for us, but Wendell is saying drop the weapon, so I'm assuming he's talking to the crazy lady. But if this lady is killing literally everybody that comes across her, why isn't she killing this guy? Like, why isn't she killing Morgan in the group? Because we see them later on in the trailer, walking around and dealing with walkers. So I just feel like this lady has much more than we know, and that's probably gonna be revealed throughout the rest of the couple episodes that are left. Only 3 episodes actually, so hopefully we do get some answers. Now what I'm thinking here is that this woman is gonna be connected to a bigger group. At least I'm hoping so, because if they just end up killing her in the finale, I feel like it's gonna be a huge disappointment and very underwhelming because they shouldn't take that many episodes to kill one lady, especially for a group this big. But I'm really hoping though that they do connect this to a bigger group that leads us into season 5. But what I find interesting here is that she doesn't want to kill these people, and if she is killing everybody in her way, why isn't she killing these people? And maybe the reason why that is, and this might be a bit of a stretch, is that she might know these people somehow. And again, that might be a bit of a stretch, but at the end of last episode, in last episode, she was talking over the walkie-talkie about Morgan a lot, and a little too much about Morgan. And I think the reason that is because she was reading, or she was watching the tapes that Al had in her truck, because she does have Al's truck. But the fact that she doesn't kill these people, and then later on in the trailer or in the episode, they're probably going to be dealing on their own stuff, I just feel like it's a little weird that she wouldn't want to kill these people. Unless she's maybe saving these people for something else, or she has bigger plans for these people. Because let me tell you, this lady is very mysterious. So, I don't want to go out and give out bold predictions and random theories and stuff. But, all I'm saying is that I just find it a little weird that she's killing literally everybody she comes across except this group. And she's kind of hunting down these groups. So, I feel like she might know, this group a little more than we think we know. But that's for later on, and hopefully that does get revealed. But the rest of the trailer shows the group dealing with some walkers and stuff. And this is what I mean when I say the episode looks promising, because I'm excited for this, because it kind of reminds me of like old school Walking Dead, where like a group of survivors are like enclosed in a building and they're dealing with walkers. I like that type of stuff, and it looks like they're gonna be dealing with walkers in this episode, so that is pretty exciting to look forward to. My only question is, how do they escape the crazy lady? Because at the end of last episode, the woman, she was like right up on their ass with Al's truck and firing at them, and now it looks like they're inside this, they're stuck inside of this building. So my guess is that they are probably gonna run off on foot after the bus, or I mean the truck crashes or something. They're probably gonna run off on foot. They're gonna go inside of this building, like a random building, to be secure, and then they're gonna deal with walkers. So that's my guess. But this episode does look promising. But I want to move on and talk about the little sneak peek that we got also for the episode. So in the sneak peek, we see the group on the road, and this is what I mean. I feel like after they get up from because I'm pretty sure the bus is gonna crash or something. But after they get up, I feel like they're just gonna dip and just run away, because we see them helping Wendell here, and the truck isn't here, so I feel like they're just gonna ditch the truck and run away from the crazy lady. That's what I'm assuming. But basically in this sneak peek, Jim wants to leave the group because he's scared of the woman, and this is what I mean. In my previous videos I said the group shouldn't be scared of this lady. Like, we have 7 people in this group, they shouldn't be scared of one lady. So I'm not sure why Jim is so terrified. But I have some, I have a feeling that Jim might die in this before season 5, and I see a lot of people saying that they don't like Jim. So I don't think the community is gonna be that hurt if Jim dies, because I haven't seen any good stuff about Jim, like any nice comments about Jim or anything. I see people calling him annoying and like he's weird and like just like I want him to die and stuff like that. So I do have a feeling that Jim might die, and in The Walking Dead, whenever there's somebody who doesn't agree with the group, or they want to do their own thing, most of the time they end up dying. So I could definitely see something like that happening to Jim. It's also funny here though, because Jim is kind of like shitting his pants, and he's like, the lady's after Morgan, why are we all here? We should all just leave. She doesn't want us, she wants Morgan. And he's really scared here, and Sarah gets Morgan's back, which I did like. But Jim is a bit of a scaredy cat, because remember last episode he was like, he couldn't even kill the walkers that were coming at them at night. Sarah and Wendell took care of the walkers, and he was just sitting there kind of scared. So I don't even know how he survived this long. I mean, every time you get somebody in The Walking Dead who hasn't killed walkers before, and I don't know if this guy hasn't killed walkers before, I'm not saying that, but when the walkers were coming at them at night, he was scared and didn't even know what to do. So, who knows, maybe they're gonna change his character to be more likable. But the only couple episodes he's been in, fans they don't look to be liking him at all. So we're gonna have to wait and see what they do with Morgan, or excuse me, Jim. But I want to talk about Morgan and this lady for a second, because even Jim thinks that this lady wants Morgan, and I kind of wondering why is that, because on the walkie-talkie she was talking like specifically to Morgan, and like I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure this lady only knows that much about Morgan because she probably watched the recordings that Al made of Morgan when they first met. But that would be pretty crazy if she ends up knowing Morgan a lot more than we think she knows, or at least we thought that she knew about Morgan, because because, you know, that would be a pretty crazy twist. But that's in crazy wild theory area, and I don't want to get too much into that. But you be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions and your predictions about this episode in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this character and her story, because she's definitely an interesting person, and I want to learn more about her, because we only got 3 more episodes this season, so stuff should be happening, you know, pretty quick, and that leads us into season 5. But I'm gonna wrap it up there. In the comments below, again, be sure to leave your predictions for the episode and the next 2 episodes leading us into season 5. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, be sure to leave a like rating, and for daily Fear the Walking Dead and the Walking Dead videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's been All Things Film, and until next time, peace.